There was a story where making a lot of headlines in Ghana. Fix the country for a leader, and I say one of the conveners a buying say wakochro BB ewo social media. Inti adena wakochro no it is actually causing a lot of fear and panic. Almost so much charging with what treason and threats to the statement make ni nyina ne say almost say wakochro BB on Facebook a chese also person you cool. Nipa bako odonkwa ne be cool no yate. Now you see sometimes there can be biwa and among for binti ase. Me catch a pressure groups in Ghana. Me catch especially fix the country for and say the way our politics is, the way we see things, the way we understand issues and also explain issues when it comes to our governance, our politics. Our Samutia say we the people or we the youth or the pressure groups now yatitino, we are the only people who can force these two political parties are strong in Ghana to do what we want. Yes, you bet my 100 times I call Ghana will be ruled by NDC and NPP. There's nothing like a third force. There is nothing like a third force that can match the numbers are NDC and NPP. Well, nobody. There can never be a third force. But we the people, we the pressure groups, we can force these two parties to do what we the people want. Now, how do we do that? Oh, say, and some people are on social media. They are trying to twist this matter. I will always say on my platform, if somebody goes against the constitution, the person also has a right to defend their actions. So if this guy who wrote something on his Facebook has said something and we the security and I said minor feels say he has written something it goes against the laws of the land, police for the say also go to jail. If the police thinks that they have a case, they should prove that case in court. The guy also has that same equal opportunity to hire lawyers to prove that the statement he made, whether it was with malice or without malice, or this is what he meant, whether it was a joke or it wasn't a joke. So both of them have right to make sure they make their case in front of a judge. Now, for the whole Supreme Police setup or security agency that has arrested an individual, a Ghanaian, on any record of being a criminal. Now, some catch police for the court in the some catch Ghana for say. Sir Brantier, you're keeping more than 24 hours or 48 hours in our custody because we were expecting an information from the Chief Justice before we would take a decision. Remember, this guy or this Fix the Country convener, this guy, he did not commit a crime. He has not stabbed anybody. He does not have any criminal record. Obibeka said, this guy is so dangerous to the point we cannot make him go home and come to court on Monday. So you could see, sir, it's a deliberate thing. The police, the security agency, they are coordinating with the Supreme Court and the Chief Justice to just stumble on the rights of a Ghanaian. This is clear. And some of the judges are allowing this to happen because the Chief Justice himself has been somebody who always twists the law to favor people he thinks are in the same ship with him or the political party he thinks he believes in. When you listen to the police in court, and the excuse they gave, Fix the Country convener charged with treason, felony, remanded, and then the police going to court to say, now I couldn't keeping or because Chief Justice did not write back to them about what to do with the case, whether to put together a court on Saturday. This guy did not commit any murder. On Kuobia. Onya Tai, he does not have any criminal record. If even you are arresting him because of what he wrote, the issue is when you arrested him, he actually came out and handed himself over. He hasn't struggled with you. So you don't have any right to be keeping him as a dog. Now, it is happening because we the people who are saying we are young men, young women, we want something to change in Ghana. You per se, you form a pressure group. You per se, MPP, NDC, we have lost focus. You know the reason why I'm saying the government and the police and the authorities are getting the advantage or more getting because of our own mistakes as pressure group, as people who want the government or governments to do the right thing. When there's a group like Face the Country, now say, Oya na adwene say the opposition, which is the biggest opposition in the country that has served us before. If the Fix the Country decides to say whatever we will do or do with you, it will favor you, then there is no way that pressure group will survive. You aligning yourself or coming together with the opposition to tell them, say, you are not our partners. We are partners today because we also believe in what you believe in today. Fix the Country, Metiana NDC focus a mumbra na mukwe demonstration against e-levy. E-levy anya NDC fonkwa ne betua. E-levy a Ghana fon nyina ne betua. Fix the Country for say we don't want to be part of this demonstration because NDC will take credit. When NDC take credit, Ghana takes credit. Now the Fix the Country is losing the focus, and the government too is able to come after you. Because at the end of the day, if Fix the Country knows what they want, they will affiliate with the opposition, whether you like it or not. One will be in opposition, NPP or NDC. Now, what the NPP did when the NDC was in power was to affiliate with all this Fix the Country, Sankuma group, from saying, Occupy Flagstaff House, Occupy Ghana. Then what they did was they made them understand, say, we are in opposition. We want to line up with you. Our ideas, no, if you support, let us try and check this government. Even though we knew, say, all those people, no, they were all MPP members. We are lucky to have Fix the Country, which for some months now has proven, say, it is not coming from a political party and that it is individuals, Ghanaians who are ready to make sure the right thing is done. You people are unique because you don't have any political targets. You people are unique because you made your intentions clear what you want. The opposition, whether you like it or not, will be in power one day. If the opposition is against e-levy and tells you to join them, demonstrate against e-levy, you can make them understand. We are a pressure group. We know you are the only two parties in this country. We want you to understand that this your idea, we support it, but we are not your party members. We are not for you. If you get the opportunity to go there and you don't do what we want, we will join those guys today in power who are in opposition to pressurize you. So then they give you that respect. Then you make them understand we are in today with you because we want to fight for one cause. Now, we are not politicians. We are not going to take positions. You will get the opportunity to take positions. When you take the position and you don't do what we have been preaching, we will gang up against you with your opposition. So they are always seeing you people as the neutrals, waiting for one of them to make a mistake to pressurize them. That is how you position yourself. Now, sir, if you have fixed the country and you come and say, NDC wants you to join them to go and campaign against e-levy, and you say NDC will get the record, the credit, then you are foolish, because then you are opening yourself up for the government of the day to attack you. That is why they look for small things to disintegrate Fix the Country. Because right now, as we speak, the front of the Fix the Country has been disintegrated. What the government is doing now is that they are going to go after Fix the Country. If the Fix the Country had made it clear that we are not NDC, but we like what the NDC is doing today because it is fighting in our interest, the government can never go after the Fix the Country, because when they touch Fix the Country, they have touched the opposition, which has the same numbers as the president, even more. So you are always in there with a shield of these same political parties, because you need the protection of the NDC and the MPP. Needing their protection does not mean you have fallen for them. You are their slaves. It means you are using these two parties to get what you want. So I don't know why a whole Fix the Country will sit there and say, we don't be part of this campaign because the NDC will benefit. If the NDC benefits, are they monkeys? Are they not Ghanaians? Is it not the same party that wins power you're going to be speaking to? You, the Fix the Country people, you are making a big mistake. You need to sit back, analyze your project, analyze what you want, because what you are doing now, you have your focus, you've lost it. You cannot do this alone. I am being honest with you. You cannot be or do this alone and succeed. You can't. We are very lucky in Ghana. We have just two parties. So if today we are with these guys to force for something to be passed, and they go into power and they are fooling, we will be with those guys in there who are in opposition to force you to. So now those two parties respect you people, because it's not about positions. It's not about you making sure, say, why? Yeah, it is about being consistent in what you have. Into moment back, me, I'm part of the Fix the Country, but I think the leadership, they have lost focus. Align with the opposition, whether I like it or not. align with the NDC. If the Fix the Country was on the street every day with the biggest opposition party in Ghana, nobody can touch any member of the Fix the Country. The same, if the NDC gets to power and MPPs in opposition and organizing any event with Fix the Country, nobody in power can touch them. Because when you touch them, you've touched the whole country. Now, you have forced yourself to be isolated. So these people can come after you. Have people said things like these in Ghana? Yachi under Dampari. Aya Dampari na kochi aya medical. Say Imrebi medical was flashing guns on social media. Wasn't it Dampari? It was Dampari. Dampari were arresting Kophobia because insecurity in our country. Aya bone any expiry dates. So Dampari was able to arrest Medical because Imrebi, Medical was brandishing or holding guns on social media. Into Dampari felt, said, this is wrong. I need to step in and make sure the right thing is done. Into Okochi, Medical, and on prison. And also, Mofaniko court. So one can answer me, Munjelino, that is Dampari. This is one of those NPP boys. During Atamels Mahama time, the MPP used the whole Ghana in summer Omokaye, and these things are still there on social media. They've not gone anywhere. Samuel Brian Boabing, someone Yamokaye no, or Fred Obi Shoso, or Fred Kwame Seva Kwan Shoso, MPP boy. They all know this boy wrote these things. Why do you think Obi or Mahine Kwame Seva Kwan, why are they not telling the IGP to pick this boy up? Obi will not do it because I am a party member. What did this boy write? This is what he wrote all the way in 2013. Mr. Crime does not expire. Afarijan must be hanged. This foolish boy, Brian Boabin, said in the Ordinam Ghana. IGP hasn't called him. This boy's statement was straightforward. Afarijan must be hanged. Or say must cry. He wrote on Twitter, and this is still there. 2013, Osiyanko Hange Afarijan, Niyam Kunon Tonchini. That time MPP was in opposition. This foolish boy will call every radio station. Brian Boabian Samwa, Brian MPP ni Jubilee House no didi. Why is everybody quiet if you want the right thing to be done in this nation? Because must see, Fix the Country convener. The guy no wakochiro bibi on Facebook and the damn parimony IGP ni SJ munyanim. Yakochino. What about this fool? Now see what he wrote. He wrote a lot of things. This guy has to be jailed. Say what we are doing to this guy who just wrote one statement. Today we are keeping him in. Judges for Moshe. And sometime a man for me to say mono Moshe Muyo. Now see this. Samuel Brian Boabing or such then the corrupt king of Jida land must go ASAP. He was saying John Mahama must go ASAP. These things you can call him to come answer questions. This is what he said. Alban Bagbin, and this was in 2018. 2018. This is what this boy called Samuel Brian Boabing. And these boys are working in Ghana. Dampari knows him. Dampari himself as somewhere in a boy we are on social media. Dampari kochi medical, not medical video. It was an old video. Or say Alban Bagbin is on a payback mission. Mr. Mahama rendered him useless when Atamels was murdered. Through his first coup d'etat, paid him double salary and sponsored one of his stooges to unseat him. Indeed, politics a complex business, as my senior Salam Mustafa has been saying. This is Samuel Brian Boabing. He said the guy has been murdered. Whether he has facts, whether there was malice, whether there wasn't malice, he has to come and explain. Maybe he didn't have malice, maybe there was malice, maybe he didn't have fact, maybe there was fact. So why is this boy not being called to come to the police station?